Ladies and gentlemen, she's the driving force behind one of the most loved and successful global luxury brands in the world. Please welcome to the stage Creative Director of Jimmy Choo, Sandra Choi.
Hello, everybody.
I'd just like to start and say it's an absolute pleasure for me to be with Sandra. I've known the Jimmy Choo brand from when it first began. I used to work for a designer called Thomas Darjevsky, where we basically made clothes for Princess Diana and Sarah, Duchess of York and Queen Rania of Jordan, and we would go to this place called Jimmy Choo and get couture shoes made, and that was 1996, 1997?
Just before 1996.
And here we are, and look where you've come, and look what a global brand. It's an amazing thing. So I'm very honoured to have you on here. And
it felt like yesterday.
Well, for me too, actually. So I'm going to start with a little quote from your friend, the actress Thandie Newton, who's one of your biggest supporters. And I thought it would just nice to hear what she has to say. Whether it's small talk or impromptu speeches, Sandra is one of the most impressive women I have met in fashion. She makes being the head of a luxe accessories empire look very natural. She is an inspiration. So that's from Thandie, and I'm sure that by the end of this talk we will all see what she's talking about, because Sandra for me is a huge inspiration. I'm going to ask you where it all began, how it started in that workshop with Jimmy in the East End, making couture shoes for Princess Diana, to now a global luxury brand that sells 100,000 million shoes, bags, products around the world. How did it start for you?
For me, it was a training ground in a workshop, really. I learned how to make shoes with Jimmy. One of the things that he really taught me was balance and the real structure of the shoe. And it started like that, learning just the basic. And then we had an opportunity of taking the label itself to a place where we don't make shoes by hands anymore. We can actually make it with factories in Italy.
So when you first began, you were literally using couture lasts for personal customers.
We had lasts that we adapt, and that's how you learn the structure of the shoes, and you cut the pattern and you choose a different material. Like Thomas's customer would actually come and engage us and to do that whole process.
And this was a very new thing at the time, the idea of having a couture shoe made.